Good evening. I'm Patrick Kelly, the Director of Career and Technical Education, and tonight I'm going to give you an overview of the programming that has been developed for the USD 497 College and Career Center. I have a short animation that will describe the process for developing programming and identify the stakeholders involved in that process. Then I will take a bit of time to describe each program and the design principles for the College and Career Center. The concept to expand career and technical education in Lawrence began with identifying 4 program areas that would expand our current offerings. The 4 areas that were identified prior to the approval of the bond issue were construction, health science, IT networking, and machine shop. After the bond issue was passed, staff began to work with partners to explore programming in more detail. Area community colleges were part of the original proposal, and we met with Neosho County Community College, Washburn Tech, Kansas City, Kansas Community College, and Johnson County Community College. We felt it was important to develop a relationship with local business and industry in the identified program areas, so we reached out to large employers such as the University of Kansas Information Technology Department and smaller employers such as UNI Computers. Healthcare agencies such as Trinity In-Home Care, local manufacturers such as Plasticon, and our local Home Builders Association also provided valuable insights. We also met with the Kansas Department of Commerce and the Lawrence Chamber of Commerce to determine business and industry needs locally and within the region. We visited exemplary and innovative programs such as the Blue Valley Center for Advanced Professional Studies, or CAPS, and the Hutchinson Career and Technical Education Academy to learn more about how they are working with students to respond to business and industry needs. Based on those conversations and visits, we reached out to some employers and organizations in areas we had not originally considered. We understood that biotechnology and bioscience was a growing area, and so we engaged with Kansas Bio and visited local bioscience employers. Innovation and design were clearly in demand, so we listened to Lawrence Creates and the KU School of Design. We also identified a critical partnership with Lawrence Douglas County Fire and Medical, the Lawrence Police Department, the Douglas County Sheriff, and the Douglas County Courts. The bond issue included 30,000 square feet of space. After visiting with the community colleges, business, industry, and other organizations, we felt that we could create a space that would adequately support those programs. But we also felt that there was the need and the capacity to support additional programs in bio and forensic science, law and government, and an innovation entrepreneurship programming that we decided to call integrated design. One development that supported this decision was the partnership with the Lawrence Economic Development Council. The Design and Construction Committee determined that programming for construction would be best supported in the newly acquired Dwayne Peasley building, a high bay open space directly next door to the College and Career Center. The committee, with the support of the Lawrence Home Builders Association, felt like it was the perfect program to bridge the goals of the 2 facilities. After a few slight name changes that we believe better reflect the curriculum and encourage student enrollment, the programming for the College and Career Center includes technology solutions. Early on in our conversations with business and industry, it became clear that providing only hardware and networking instruction and certification for that would limit a student's future opportunities. Based on feedback from industry, we have moved towards a more comprehensive program for students interested in technology development and support. Technology Solutions is ideal for students who are interested in developing the technical skills and knowledge required to forge forward in exploring all areas of technology. The program provides students with experience and knowledge in technology support and development, including computer technology, mobile devices, networking, and security. Cybersecurity is something that has come to the forefront rather recently, especially within the news, and we've identified a program called Cyber Patriot that allows students to learn about cybersecurity and compete with other schools across the country on cyber issues. Students will have hands-on exposure to personal computers, hardware, software, and operating systems if they choose to enroll in Technology Solutions. Solving real-world problems in a professional environment, students will build a portfolio of work through software engineering, web development, operating systems, hardware technology, management information systems, and other emerging technologies. Health and emergency science has been a strong programmatic force since the conceptualization of the project. Working with Neosho County Community College, we've developed a program that will provide rigorous college coursework with real clinical experiences in the healthcare field. Currently, we have over 20 students enrolled in Neosha's Certified Nurse Aide course and had about 20 students complete their certification in the fall. Clearly, students are interested in this coursework. Additionally, we've worked with Lawrence Fire and Medical to identify a need for emergency responders and EMTs, or emergency medical technicians. Johnson County Community College has agreed to partner with us on this programming. Computer integrated manufacturing. In the last decade, there have been great advances in the areas of manufacturing, including computer-aided design, or CAD, rapid prototyping, and computer-assisted manufacturing, or CAM. Engineers have many more tools to design and manufacture working prototypes that can be tested and analyzed. Using advanced tools common in manufacturing plants, students will design and machine products that will address real-world problems. Students will also have an opportunity to study robotics and the integration of robotics in the manufacturing process. They will learn how to program robotics for automation and operation. We do have strong robotics programs that have just started in both of our high schools and would like to incorporate that into the College and Career Center. Kansas has made a strong commitment to bioscience, and they look to establish themselves as a leader in the discipline nationally. Students who have a passion for science and a desire to learn through practical application will not only be right at home in these courses, they will be in high demand in the future. The extended time, we're currently thinking that our courses at the College and Career Center will be about 2 hours each, and the unique laboratory structure will allow time for project-based learning and interactions with academic and business experts in the field. Forensic science will include units of study in evidence collection and analysis, crime scene investigation, drugs and toxicology, serology, DNA analysis, and forensic entomology. In biotechnology, students will perform biotechnical processes in research and in design. Students will perform procedures with DNA, RNA, enzymes, and microorganisms. Ethical, legal, social, regulatory, and cultural issues in biotechnology are also part of the curriculum. Through the program development process, we identified a need for project and experience-based programming in law and government. The City of Lawrence is the fourth largest employer in Lawrence, and local law enforcement indicated a need for qualified candidates. Additionally, when visiting other educational sites, these programs were identified as strong opportunities for students. Students who successfully complete the Law and Government program will have a fundamental knowledge of civil and criminal law, government and public administration, and public safety. Students will explore how citizens interact with law enforcement, courts, detention centers, fire departments, local law firms, policymakers, and public and private social service agencies. Real-world experiences, including field trips and observations, will expand students' understanding of the varied and diverse careers in law and government. Students who choose to take advanced courses in law and government will have an opportunity to participate in actual court proceedings, as Douglas County courts have indicated an interest in developing a youth court program at the College and Career Center. College coursework provided for this pathway will be done by Johnson County Community College. Much has been written recently about teaching innovation, especially in the high school classroom. When members of our design and construction committee visited Blue Valley CAPS, High Tech High School, international design firms such as IDEO, and other creative spaces, it was clear that an innovation creativity curriculum was desirable, especially from our students. In interactive design, creativity and technology come together to solve real-world problems. Students will be paired with companies and organizations to identify challenges. Then, using techniques developed at the Stanford School of Design, or the D School, the Harvard Innovation Lab, and MIT's Media Lab, students from varying backgrounds and interests will work in teams to develop creative solutions to those challenges. Students will develop a portfolio of work that may include digital solutions such as web pages, animations or software, or physical solutions such as printed materials, product prototypes, and business plans. Students should be prepared to pitch ideas to a panel of community members. Construction science was identified early as a program element for the College and Career Center. Meeting with our local Home Builders Association have reinforced that need. Additionally, we've been in contact with Westar Energy and Cromwell Solar and others who have identified the need for instructional electrical and solar technology. In order to meet those needs, we partnered with Johnson County Community College and began offering electrical and solar technology courses at Lawrence High School in January. Current USD 497 students are enrolled in the program that meets daily from 4 to 7 p.m. This program did receive financial support from Stanton Electric, a local electrical supplier. It is recommended that this programming will take place in the Dwayne Peasley Center, which is directly adjacent to the USD 497 College and Career Center. District administration is currently working with the Economic Development Council leadership to identify facility needs. The physical and programmatic design of the USD 497 College and Career Center have been developed concurrently. As the building has taken form, we have begun to see an educational identity for the College and Career Center. The USD 497 College and Career Center provides students the opportunity to practice and develop the skills that are essential for both college and careers. That may be by taking actual college courses. That may be through developing skills that are valued by colleges and by business and industry. Skills such as critical thinking, problem solving, collaboration, leadership, adaptability, agility, innovation, curiosity, and imagination. No matter the student's goals for the future, the USD 497 College and Career Center will provide an environment where students can transform content in a way that is meaningful and instructive. As we've designed the building, we have identified some key design principles, such as flexibility, transparency, and collaboration. Additionally, we have developed some design principles for the teaching and learning. The USD 497 College and Career Center will provide students with an authentic, personalized experience. What motivates our students to learn? How do we provide opportunities where students are curious, where they want to ask questions and test their insights and perceptions? They must be intrinsically motivated. For today's learners, contribution, purpose, and passion are key for engagement. They are motivated because they are part of a team. They are motivated because they have an interesting problem to solve. They are motivated because they participated in the identification and development of their learning goals. At the College and Career Center, we will tap into that motivation by connecting to their college and career interests, but also through a commitment to be a learner-centered approach that supports and challenges every student. We are also committed to hands-on project-based learning. There is room for storytelling, and I'm doing that right now, but connecting the head and the hands, expecting students to produce artifacts of their learning, and expecting students to share those artifacts with other students, parents, and business and industry has emerged as a design principle for the College and Career Center. It is recognized that learning is iterative, that it builds on past mistakes. Rather than passing or failing, we are learning. Project-based learning encourages the student to own and take pride in what they have learned and respect that learning process. Adult real-world connections. For our juniors and seniors in high school, college and careers are just around the corner. Exposure to college classes and authentic 21st century professions will provide them the opportunity to practice and develop the skills necessary for their future. Our students understand that real-world experience, whether it be with a business mentor, a service learning project, an internship, or early college, will separate them from their peers and prepare them for the future. It's understood that many students at this age are still exploring their interests, but we know that knowledge is less important than the process. It isn't what you know, it is what you do with what you know. That is a design principle for the College and Career Center, and it will prepare our students for whatever is in their future. And finally, an innovative, collaborative teaching environment. Good instruction is dynamic, responding to the personal needs of each student. If we expect teachers to be responsive to our students' needs and interests, we must create an environment where they can be innovative, where they are the designers of the courses they teach. In collaborative teams, teachers must take the lead in the critical decisions regarding curriculum and assessment, professional development, and other areas. They must have ample time to devise projects, establish relations with business and industry, and identify common rituals by which all students demonstrate their learning and progress towards graduation. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation on the educational programming for the College and Career Center.